Hey guys, Travis here. Sorry I didn't bring my microphone, but just real quick, wanted to show the fuel tanks in storage. Got both of them in here. Just waiting for me to get a hanger. Both are leak proof and good to go. I'm gonna switch to green screen and I'll talk about the rest of the process. Also in my storage over here, I got my canopy, my tail, cone. Got all the fuselage parts down here that I need to move over eventually to my garage. But okay, bye. Hey guys, Travis here. So as you saw from that quick intro, both the fuel tanks are in storage. They are leak proof, tested with the air and the water method. Boy, they took me a long time, but I'm really glad that they're both done and put away. I lost most of the video that I had for them when with that corrupt SD card like I had with my last video. So I apologize. This video is just kind of, I had a few clips left. It's going to be pretty short, but the first clip is of the left tank. The left tank, it went well. Just had that small leak around the fuel cap. That was really the only one. All the ribs, baffle, thankfully everything went good. The right tank, as you'll see later in the video, I had a pretty significant leak from underneath. I don't know what that part is called, but you'll see it. I tried adding sealant to it like 3 times, and someone on the Facebook group suggested just remove the old sealant and put new sealant on, and I should have done that from the beginning because I kept trying to just patch it. I narrowed down the location of the leak by tilting it up on its side, on its side and on its end, and just pouring a cup of water at a time until it started to drip out, and that kind of gave me about a 3-inch area to work with. But by trying to put sealant on those 3 times, I made a huge mess under there, which you'll see in the picture. It's super embarrassing. I scraped all of that off, so it got super clean under there, and put it on with a popsicle stick. I don't know why that third time that last time it just seemed so easy to me to just put it on the popsicle stick and rub it up there. Whereas those previous times, I'm not sure, I was like putting it on my finger and trying to smear it in. I also didn't know the location of the leak at that time, so I was putting it everywhere, and yeah, just pretty silly. But thankfully the baffle went in great. I'm happy they're done. I really enjoyed actually the fuel tanks. I know everyone hates them, but I was doing them so long that now it feels weird to not be mixing up pro sealant while I'm working on my flaps and stuff. So I guess I will for the trailing edge. But anyway, hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you on the next one for the flaps. All right, take care.
Well, here we are trying to do a leak test on the left tank, and my fuel cap is leaking. So I was unable to pressurize up the balloon all the way. So let me take a look at that ring. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'll take a look and get back to you. Hey guys, it's Travis. So I was able to stop that cap from leaking. Thankfully, my buddy Kirk pointed out the nut on the other side of it, and so it needed to be tightened down so that the the little pressure when you push down on this is greater. Unfortunately, this rivet right here is leaking. But fortunately, I should be able to reach the other side of it with my finger, and just try and seal it up. So out of all the rivets, that's the only one that's leaking that I can see, which is great. All the top looks good. Yep, I didn't see any bubbles along the top. Over here, the fuel return line that I put in, this whatever this fitting is inside, it was leaking, and I tried to put a little plumber's tape on to stop it, and it mostly stopped it. It was leaking pretty good. but it's kind of unfortunate because it won't be able to keep the balloon for a couple days. But the balloon pressure is still really good. No leaks anywhere else, which is great. This was actually kind of leaking too, but I put a little plumber's tape on that, and that one has stopped leaking, which is great. So anyway, overall, I think it turned out really good. Just that one rivet, that's not bad at all. So I will wash this thing off, I guess, and try and fix that one. And then even still, I guess if that one does remain leaking, it's not the worst thing since it's on the top and should never be full all the way up to the fuel cap. But I don't want it to slosh and splash out and ruin the paint, so try and get it taken care of. All right. See you next time. Yeah, good job helping. All right, guys, so I mixed up a little sealant, put it on the back side of that rivet, and I have repressurized the tank, so I figured it would push any sealant out through it, seal it up. But so far, no bubbles. Here, spray right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Right down.
Here, watch your step.
Right down.
Right here.
Oh.
Yep, no bubbles. Good job, Marley. Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
And then over here, I added a little more plumber's tape, and it's just, the smallest amount of seepage. So balloon is holding. Marley, back up, please. Yeah, that's not leaking. So pretty pleased now. Got that rivet sealed up. Good to go. All right, say bye.
Bye.
Well, sorry for the poor quality, but unfortunately we do have a leak down here. I can't quite tell where it's coming from. But
Can I help you too?
I keep looking. It's somewhere in this bottom area, so. All right, so after looking a little further, looks like it's up underneath here, which of course you can't see, but it's the bottom of this bar here. So we'll have to seal that better on the inside. Say hi, Miley.
Hi.
Hey guys, Travis here. I am super excited because this is my right tank that has had that problem leak. It was leaking from down under here. That's from my this is from my hose, not from the airplane. It was leaking from under here where I drew these arrows, and I wasn't able to get it. I put extra sealant on like 3 times, and it was still leaking. So this time, I had tipped it up on its end and poured like a cup of water at a time so that I could determine where it was leaking from. And I had it down to about a 3-inch section.
You seen a little red dog running around here?
No, I haven't. I had it down to about a 3-inch section right under here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there with that car. But anyway, this time let's get all these bubbles out. This time I scraped it with a plastic razor blade. Okay, there should be no more air under there. I scraped it with a plastic razor blade, got all the old sealant off, and then reapplied, a real nice bead with a popsicle stick and a little, just putting it on a popsicle stick and running it over and over. So anyway, it's staying dry. I'm excited. Staying dry, so now I think I'll just fill it up all the way just to make sure. But now I can go ahead and put on the rear baffle, which will be great, and call this tank done. I've been working on this one for a long time, so that feels good. But anyway, I'm going to top it off and make sure, and then, yeah.
It's going in.
Hey guys, Travis here with Marley. So the right tank is complete. Baffle is on. Got it put on no problem. Just followed the Vans method, you know, where I did the baffle first and then the Z brackets after. So we got a balloon on. It seems to be holding pressure, although the balloon did just deflate over time. I'm not sure if it's just a cheap balloon or if there's a leak, but I sprayed down the whole thing. Come spray the sides. I sprayed down the whole thing and I didn't see any bubbles forming, so kind of hopeful that it's good. That problem area was over here. And we got that, oh, sorry for the quality, but yep, got that all sealed up from the inside. Let me see that real quick. Don't see any bubbles anywhere, so I'm gonna keep spraying and checking, but I think it's good.
I want to spray too. I want to have a
So, yeah, I'll let it stay inflated for a little bit and then see what happens, but I'm kind of confident that it's complete. No leaking from the fuel cap this time. I did tighten that up like I learned with the left one. So, that's where we're at. All right.